Hey all, and welcome back. We're going to do another review here. And so what we have is the Combiner Wars Superion. And this is with the exclusive, or online exclusive extra limb that will give them 4 jets rather than using Alpha Bravo as a helicopter. And I like this setup a lot. I think it's a fun toy. A little nicer to play with than some of the third-party combiners just because it's so simple. It still manages to look good. And everything kind of just works easily, and it's it's a little Zen-like, just to snap things together and take them apart, and it not being very tedious. So the one complaint about this figure is the feet. It's very clever how they made the weapons turn into hands and feet, and they're actually dual purpose. But the feet themselves, they don't have any ankle tilt. They're a little bit flat for the figure, and overall, it doesn't look bad, but I think it could look a little bit better. So what we're going to review here is the Perfect Effect PC-05. And this is the white version, like the G1 toy. And rather than, they made a black version that's similar to this, and it looks alright, but when I saw photos of this, I actually thought this looked a little bit better, so I held out. So let's get it open and see what it's like. And there it is, it's how it's packed, already in feet mode and hands. I've heard some people on the forums complain a little bit about being able to hold poses and stuff with these, but let's see. Let's see if there's been any revisions made. And that's what I was curious why it took so long, because it's just a different color, but maybe there was some retooling done. And the wrist has a little notch in it. Looks like it kind of locks it. And these balls are actually pretty tight. For the hands. So there's one hand. And the other hand. Okay. Then here's the feet. And these have a dual purpose. They'll turn into weapons for the individual bots. And it's got a decent resistance to the ball joint there. And that will go in there so you can have ankle poses. And there's the other one. So let's go ahead and swap everything out. Just lay him down here. Pop out the old feet. And you can see this is the foot. And then if you flip it out, fold that, you have a clever way of making a hand. And the hands aren't bad. A lot of people prefer the hands, I think, over these because the fingers are all the same length. I think that the new hands are fine though. So the tilt will go this way. So I'll put this on this foot. Let's see. The peg hole fits pretty well. It's tight enough where it doesn't feel like it's going to fall out. So there. Got them standing up. Seems like the feet kind of want to pop apart a little bit. So now we can do some wider stances and different poses with the legs. It's a little bit more dynamic. And it's nice being able to have a figure this big and have it be somewhat dynamic rather than just a statue. Let's see if I can get him to stand up. Alright. Some might complain the feet are a bit too big, and I don't think they're bad. So now the hands. There you have it. I think it improves the effect a lot, especially if you just use even if you just use the feet. However, since I ordered the white and I have the Hasbro version, I'll need to use both the hands and the feet for it to look more uniform. And then do some. these out of the way. See if we can make a fist. I've got his gun on the back here. There's this little slot right there for fitting the gun. So that's a bit loose though, so maybe you can leave one finger extended and it can treat that as a trigger. I think the ankles could be a little tighter, and maybe some floor polish or something like that could help that out. But overall, I think even just being on the shelf as is, it seems like a nice upgrade. I think it was worth the money. Overall, I think it's a pretty good set. The hand here is a little bit loose, and the ankle is loose-ish. If you can find the right pose, it'll hold up. But I think overall it looks good. It really helps to figure out, makes them look a bit more dynamic, and you can get better poses out of the legs especially. So I think I might use a little bit of furniture polish or something to kind of tighten up those ball joints. You can use super glue and things like that too. Nail polish. So anyway, thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you guys want to see more of these kind of Transformer videos or art toy videos or any other kind of reviews, post below in the comments. Let me know what kind of that you prefer. Or if you guys just like watching the V-builds I do with the Mugenbein and the other toy lines. So be sure to check out the blog. I'll post some links below. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.